right, we're here to teach you about the stomach, the anatomy of the stomach. Isn't that right, sweetie? We're going to teach you about the anatomy of the stomach. Okay, food is going to first go into the mouth, of course. Hopefully you chew a little bit. Then it will enter the pharynx, oropharynx, then the laryngopharynx, and then down into the esophagus. And with the esophagus, of course, it's a big tube with lots of smooth muscle. And due to peristaltic wave-like motions, that food is going to descend into the stomach here. The stomach up on top, right up here, and then down into the large major portion of the stomach, and then out through this end over here. So let's go through the anatomy of it. As food descends, it first enters the cardia. The cardia is the first portion of the stomach. We're going to open this up in just a second and look at it. Then we have the fundus, which is this big area right here, and the body, which is the major portion of the stomach. And then over here on this end, it's called the pyloric region. Pyloric region. Also, when you look at the stomach, you can see that there's a small curve on the top, on the superior aspect, and there is a large curve on the inferior aspect. This is the lesser curvature, and this is the greater curvature. Superior is the lesser curvature, and the inferior is the greater curvature. You want to help me open this up? I'm sure you would. I'm sure you would. So now when we look inside of the stomach, what you're going to notice is the esophagus was up here. This is going to descend down into the cardiac sphincter. That's what's going to be the sphincter that's going to allow food to descend down into the stomach. It's also known as the lower esophageal sphincter. And once food makes it in here, this upper region again was the fundus. The large majority of it's the body. And then everything back down here, below these two valves right here, everything from here on is called the pyloric region. And at the very end is called the pyloric sphincter. This is the last sphincter out of the stomach. That's going to allow food to pass into the duodenum, the first portion of the small intestines. Last little bit of this. On this particular model, you can see these big folds. They kind of look like a bald head, right? All these wrinkles, all these folds. These are called ruga, rugae, plural, R-U-G-A-E, plural. Just add an E on the end, and we got ourselves our plural. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? All right. That is all I wanted you guys to know on stomach anatomy using this model. You say bye-bye. See you next video.